I had De Palma on here too. I put Sisters on my list, which I think came out the year before Phantom of the Paradise, and I think really fits into that. I mean, it is early De Palma, but it's like the first, the first, I guess, what you could say, like true De Palma movie, like what he's really known for now, of doing these Hitchcockian sort of riffs and these really strange, semi-experimental thrillers. Sisters was actually the first one. Like before that, he'd just done stuff like, Murder a la Mode, Dionysus in '69, Hi Mom, Greetings, like stuff like that. This was his first thriller, and like I guess it's considered like the first true De Palma movie. And yeah, it has everything that makes not everything, but most of the things that make Phantom of the Paradise so great. That semi-psychedelic quality to it that you get with all of these really extreme techniques that De Palma uses, like the split screen and the tracking shots, and the very extreme shifts in tone and the use of suspense going into these really shockingly violent set pieces. And even just the concept, it's like it's almost like an acid version of Psycho, somebody being driven by a repressed trauma related to a family member, and then what happens at the end of the movie, I don't know if it totally makes sense. It's very outrageous, but it leads to some really great hallucinatory sequences and some really surprising reveals.
There's a lot of shots of William Finley in like these very wide angle kind of shots where the camera is just right up on his face and his face is just kind of curved.
Yeah,
in a really like
yeah,
in like a really, really like abrasive way. And he kind of looks like John Waters in that movie. He has like a pencil thin mustache, and I think just the whole nature of it too, of it being twin sisters and this murder story, and opens with like a game show.
Like, that's really I was really thinking about that. I don't think you could ever get away with that today. Like just the way things are so determined. I don't want to sound like an angry old man here, but I think I'm going to. The way so many things are determined by algorithms now, I don't think you can really get away with making a movie like that, where the first like 15-20 minutes are meant to make you go, what the hell am I watching right now? Because you do that now, people are going to stop it and stream something else. Like you could really only do that when people were going to a theater and they would sit down and watch this thing that they paid $5 for, and you could spend that length of time just making them go, what is this? I thought we came to see a thriller, and now it's a game show, and it's this creepy voyeuristic game show. And then the actual movie starts after that, and you make everyone go, oh, okay, huh, that was weird, that's kind of interesting, and it kind of pulls you in that way.
It totally makes sense that we'd have those two De Palmas on here. Like if Sisters hadn't entered my mind, but now that you pointed out, it's like, yeah, that's kind of in itself a perfect double feature of early De Palma psychedelic adjacent kind of stuff, especially for the season.